going on, Ann Arbor? Y'all in a good mood tonight? Oh, yeah. Y'all in a better mood than Diddy in the hallway? Now listen, I know you're looking at this beige boy like, what is he? And I wondered that too, so I did an ancestry. It came back half nigga, half Jew, half bastard. Listen, come to find out my dad was married, just not to my mom. And I will admit, like, I am that right shade of beige where it looks like I'm one ethnicity transitioning into like another ethnicity. And it is Pride Month, so I guess I would identify as like trans-ethnic. I guess that's just the Q, trying to put the Q in the LGBT. Q. It's a corny one. I'm joking, that is a pretty good one. And listen, I am at that shade of complexion where it's like I realize my hair can determine like what ethnicity I am. Like this style right here has just the right amount of niggism for this biracial beauty booty, you feel me? But if my hair was like a little bit shorter, like too short, blow the whistle. People would assume or ask me if I'm Hispanic all the time. Like some people wouldn't even ask me, they'd just tell me like, you're Hispanic. And I'm like, no, I'm not. They would ask me if I'm Hispanic more times than a job application. But on the flip side, if I let my hair grow too long, that reminds me of like this foreign student I went to school with. She used to call me too long. She'd be like, hey, too long. But anyway, if my hair goes too long, like I was in Harrison, Arkansas. If you've never heard of Harrison, Arkansas, that's like the most racist town in America. I was at the liquor store. I gave the man my ID, and he seen my full name. And he was like, I hope you ain't one of those Muslims. And I'm like, no, me no Muslim, man, me Hispanic, man. Listen, when I say I got out of there, I mean I got out of the South. Like, in one night, I got back from Arkansas to Ohio in one night. Didn't even use a GPS. I used billboards. You ever seen billboards down south? Those redneck billboards, you ever seen one? I knew I was in the South when it said, don't do it. She's your daughter. Incest is wrong. I was like, what in the intimate incest is going on here? Like, they don't have ancestry trees, they had incestry trees. I kept driving. I knew I made it to the land of freedom when it said Narcan can save lives. That's when I knew I was back in Ohio. Like, I made it. The land of opioids. And I'm 35 and I got back in school for psychology. Yeah. All my people with ADHD, make some noise. Very good, you can pay attention. I remember my buddy called me, he said, Q, I need to get your point of view from a psychologist's point of view. He said, do you think that men and women can truly be friends and just friends? And I said, you know, if I was younger, I would have said, hell yeah, we can just be friends. But now that I'm older, I'm like, fuck no. Ladies, I'm gonna want something out of it. I wanna be able to call you bitch like you bitches call each other bitch. Like, I wanna be able to call you and be like, bitch, did you get something to eat today? I wanna be able to call you and be like, bitch, and then just hang up. I just wanted to say it to a woman. I want to be able to call you and be like, bitch, my bitch been bitching all day, bitch. You're going to be like, what did she do? And I'll be like, bitch, whose side is you on? Mine or that bitch's? We really going to be FWBs. Friends with bitch. I was the only child growing up, but I felt like my mom would tease me. Like I come home, she was like, I got you something in the backyard, my little mixed miracle. I go back there, it's a seesaw. It's like, you know I'm the only motherfucking kid here. I came home, she was like, I got you something, my little beige bastard. I go downstairs, it's an air hockey table. I'm like, it's just me. I came home one day, she was like, I got you something, my little half amazing boy. I got a bunk bed. I was like, I always wanted a bunk bed. I did what any kid would do. One night to be on the top, one night to be on the bottom. I pissed on both them motherfuckers too. My mom would tell me shit like, Q, you are the man of the house. I stopped pissing in bed around the time I started jerking off. Like the man of the house cannot do both. But that's been my time, ladies and gentlemen.